Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Debbie, and this is my crafty den. So I have a Dollarama haul today to share with everybody. I haven't been to Dollarama for 2 weeks. Has it been only 2 weeks? It feels like so much longer, maybe even 3 weeks. I'm not sure. So I was looking for a few items in particular. I'm kind of not sure if I found those items, but it's just like every other time that I go into Dollarama. I'm always coming out the door with so much more than what I went in for in the first place. There's always so much new stuff. I mean, I get excited in there. I'm going to share with you what I got this week. So I'm going to take this stuff out of the bag, but I'm not going to do it in any particular order. So the first thing, these I actually carried out because if I let them put them in the bag, they don't make it home without being all crushed and broken. So this is 2 gift boxes. This is the pattern on the lid of the one, and this is the pattern on the other one. I think that I only need 2 gift boxes this year, but I do have a few smaller than this in my stash. So this was $1.50 for a pack of 2, so that means they're only 75 cents each. And they're just such an easy way to wrap clothes. You can put them in here with some tissue paper. I went into the city yesterday to go shopping, and I got so excited when I got home that I actually cut these because I want to put them in my window. I want to make a seam that goes all the way across my window. These are these long, I don't know if you can see this, but it's a long rectangular window cling, and I got 2. So I got this house pattern, like this one, this countryside, and I got this one, and I cut them because I put the Halloween ones like this in my living room window, and I've never got them before. So I found out that my windows are the exact width of these window clings. Yeah, so that makes things convenient. So I thought by taking 2 that were different, instead of having twin windows side by side, I thought I would cut these and put them on both sides of the window so that I have the gnomes and the sleigh in the middle and the village scenes on the outside to kind of make it one long picture, if that makes sense. So I got really excited about doing that and started to cut them, and then realized I had to make my haul first. So I've heard good reviews and bad reviews on this item, and I've heard both. I've heard people say that theirs didn't work. I've also heard people say that theirs worked great. This is a soap dish. So just a little soap dish. So you're supposed to be able to put soap in the bottom and use your sponge on the top and just give it a press, and then soap is supposed to come into your sponge, and then when you set your sponge back down onto this, it's supposed to drain into the top part. So it has a floor in this top part, and then the soap goes below. I'm really hoping that it at least lets me set my sponge on top and let it drain and dry so that it doesn't, I mean, the bacteria grows in it so fast if the sponge is wet all the time. So I'm going to give it a try. It was $4.25. I think that was a little bit pricey for that item. I could have seen that going for about $3 because it is just plastic. But if it solves that issue, it will be worth it. If not, I've blown a whole $4.25. I picked up this little gray canister. They always have numerous different kinds of canisters. So this one says coffee. It just has a screw-on silver lid. I have my morning coffee. Sometimes I crave one in the afternoon and I have decaf, and that's what I thought I could put in here. I'm still working on organizing my craft room. So I have half a dozen jars sitting on my desktop. They've got pens, rulers, scissors, pencils, erasers, all kinds of things like that. And I thought maybe it would be a little less cluttered if I got rid of those and put just my favorite of those items in this. It was $3. I thought this might solve that problem a little wee bit and help me tidy up my desktop a little bit better to give me a little bit more room to work. So $3 for this. And it's a nice size. I'm going to get just as many pens in each of these slots as I can put in a mason jar. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just grabbing whatever I reach first when I reach into the bag. The next item that I picked up, these are $1.25 a piece. This basmati rice, I picked up 2 bags. When I'm here by myself, this is perfect. And this is good. This is good. And I know I have gotten comments in the past about buying my groceries from Dollarama. And I have no idea why that should be an issue because, number one, grocery prices are right off the charts right now. And this is a way better price than the grocery store. Number two, Dollarama carries all kinds of the same name brands that the grocery store has. The little tins of meat, the ham, the tuna, the chicken flakes, that type of stuff, that's cheap at Dollarama compared to the grocery store because prices are terrible right now. And number three, I'm in Dollarama anyway, so why not pick up a few things while I'm there? So that's it. So like I said, I was looking for things to organize my craft room. And I've been buying a lot of stickers. I've been cutting a lot of pictures out of magazines, and I have small bits of paper. I have a lot of small bits of paper that I need to sort and store, and there's a size on here. It says 42 ounces because I got it from the kitchen section. It's a takeout container, guys. It's 42 ounces. So this is about 8 inches, about 4.5 inches or 5 inches by about 7 or 8 inches. A nice good size, and they're about 2 inches deep. So these are a little bit bigger than the comparable size of container with a lid in the craft department. The craft department wants a couple bucks a piece for them, and I got 5 sets with lids. So 5 of these containers with lids for $4. So there. And these are stackable. The bottom of this one will fit right into the top of the one underneath it so they don't slide around. These are just as good as the ones that you get in the containers aisle. These are just cheaper. When you're going for kitchen storage, it seems to be a little bit cheaper than craft storage. So why not? I picked up a few little things. I picked up a set of these hair ties. These are the plastic ones that are coiled. They grab your hair and hold it really well. There's 5 of them in there for $1. Also, things like this are going to make wonderful stocking stuffers. So head out to Dollarama and check the aisles for the small toys, the small items like this. Great stocking stuffers, guys. So I'm giving you some ideas. So yeah, you're welcome. So I saw these. They were not on my list. Like, they definitely weren't on my list. We have a few family members that have passed. Christmas is a really hard time. I mean, though I'm not close in distance to my family at Christmas, I still like to make those phone calls. All Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, I'm making phone calls and touching base with family. And there's some people that I'm missing on Christmas. And I saw these. And they're ornaments. They're just little hanging ornaments. They're absolutely adorable. They look like a little wood round with a little bit of greenery and a cardinal. And they say that when a cardinal comes around, that's the loved one. And I love that sentiment. And I bought 4 of these to hang on my tree. There's 3 different kinds. So there's this one that says Noel. There's this one that says Joy. And the birds are a little different on them as well. And then there's this one that says Hope. So all the 3 birds are facing different directions, but they're blank on the back. So I plan on putting the name of each of our past loved ones on here and having a place on the Christmas tree for them every year. So it's just an ode to those people that we miss over the holidays. I can just paint or write their name on the back. And these were, how much were these? These were $2.25 a piece. And they're they're heavy. They're really heavy. And they're like a resin. I also picked up these. They were $2. I don't know if you can see that very much, but let me see if I can get it right up there. These are clear plastic snowflakes. There's a ton of them in here for $2. Really good little embellishments for other things. And for $1.75, these are the same gloves that I had last year. They get me through the season. They're soft. They're fluffy. They're so nice. I have bought these 3 times now. I think this is my 4th year. They have them every year, just these black fluffy ones. And they get me through the season, but these are nice and warm and they're not so small that when I put them on, they stretch out to be really thin. You know how some of the smaller gloves like this, they stretch out and they fit your hand, but by the time they stretch out, there's not much to them. So these are really great for that price. I just lost mine. The ones that I had last year, I went looking for them and I couldn't find them anymore. So they may have gotten a hole or something and I tossed them at the end of the season. I don't remember. But that's what they say. They just say feathery gloves. So this year for Christmas, I still have lots of time. I want to make 2 advent calendars and I want them to be different. And I thought, well, maybe I'll go look at Dollarama for some items to use for advent calendars. So first, I watched a bunch of people that were opening advent calendars that they'd ordered from Etsy, from different shops, from, just some really, really cool, actually, advent calendars. But they come in anything from really small packaging to big elaborate books that you can open up to a regular small little advent calendar where you get a piece of chocolate each day. And I just, with all these in mind, I went to Dollarama searching for things to make advent calendars out of. I think I did pretty good, actually. So I picked up these. I actually got 8 of them because there's 3 in each set. And these are really stinking cute. So these open up. I'm going to open one set. They're $1.50 for 3 bags. You can get them cheaper than this, but these are like a cardboard almost. They're really stiff, a little bit harder to open up because they are more, you can hear it. It's more of a cardboard. So they're going to be like this. And I love this idea. So I'm going to make an advent calendar out of these. So the one package has this pattern, these cute little dogs, and this Santa and reindeer. So that's one. I got 3 of those. I got 3 of these ones. There's the reindeer, the little carp, and a little penguin. I got this one that has the gingerbread and the hot cocoa cup. It has this print and this print, which is really cute. And I got this one. So Santa, and he's hanging from the lights, and all the lights, and then these cute little snowman ornaments. So there's 3 in each one, and I got 8 packages. So I've got 24 of these that I can put a little decorated number somewhere on the front or up here on the tag. So that's going to be a cute little advent calendar. I looked all over for something else to use as an advent calendar, and then I thought, why not use these? So this is a stacked system. They're $5 each, so $10 for an advent calendar that can be used over and over again. This is really adorable. There's 24 boxes when you buy 2 of them. So I just cut around this middle one right here, and I'll show you what they look like. So they come out like this. They're only about 2 inches by 3 inches, but you could put all kinds of little things in here, and if it's something soft, you can squeeze it in as well. And these little handles open up, and they lock like that. So I have an idea on how to turn these into an advent calendar. And there's these little shelves, and these little things just fit in here so they can come out anywhere. You don't have to take them out row by row. There's 12 here and 12 here. How perfect is that? So what else is left in this bag? Oh, I have this. I forget how much this was. I grabbed myself 9 of these little miniature Mars bars. So these little chocolate bars, the miniature chocolate bars, would fit in those little boxes if you're looking for treats to put in them. So I'm almost at the end. Almost. I picked up, I have 3 sponges left, I think. So I picked up another package of these. They're $1.25 for 10 sponges. And these are brand name, guys. These are the Javex brand name. And they're the yellow sponges that have the little dark green scrubber on the one side. I like these little sponges. And my last item that I got, I stopped and checked out some of the books. And because I'm always looking for things that you can cut up for background papers, for ATC cards, for tags, things like that. And sometimes children's books are good for that. So I found this book for $4. It's 1001 Things to Find, and this is the Fairies edition. So it has these really gorgeous pages. And the thing that I really liked about this book was each page has all of this pretty colored paper, which would be really nice for some backgrounds and things like that. But the only writing is this little bit at the top of every second page. So, like, I mean, that's really pretty for background paper, for ATCs, for pocket letters, glue book backgrounds, all kinds of things. Look how fun this page is. So there's quite a few pages in this, and they all have these amazing backgrounds. There's one that's really cute. For $4, that's actually a lot of scrapbooking paper, I guess. So yeah, just pretty papers for those paper crafting projects. So don't forget to check that out when you're in Dollar Tree, when you're in Dollarama. See if you can find children's books that can be used in your paper crafts. It's such a good resource. So that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you're watching. Oh my gosh, I think they've got blinders on sometimes. It's the best thing you can do to help out my channel. Just that little thumbs up. Comment down below, was there anything in this haul that you absolutely loved? Let me know where you're watching from. Don't forget to subscribe, of course, if you haven't done that already. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Until then, bye-bye for now, everyone. Have a wonderful day.